Higher Definition would like to thank everyone for supporting us as we round into our 14th year serving the community of not only Rock Hill, the state of South Carolina, North Carolina, but we have far reach and influence. Please enjoy, like, and share our spotlights as we try to illuminate and spotlight positive people and opportunities out in our community. Thank you.
My name is Robert Keith. I am from Lake Wiley, South Carolina. Okay, I've been married to my wife, Keisha Keith, for 22 years. We have 2 children. We have a son, Robert II, currently a senior at Clover High School. Hopefully he'll be a freshman at University of South Carolina next fall. We have a daughter who's going to the 4th grade, a Raven. She's Crowders Creek Elementary. Okay, so went to the University of South Carolina where I got a Bachelor of Science degree in Criminal Justice. Also have a Master's of Business Administration, what I got from Capella University. And I have numerous military degrees and various certifications. So it started out in, I want to say, the summer of '94. My mama started adding the paper for a summer job. That summer job turned out to be basically training for AIT and basic training in AIT. So '94, I joined the Hemingway National Guard. Unfortunately, I was unable to go to basic training that year. So you do basic training before your senior year of high school, and after you graduated, you do AIT. But unfortunately, the class was full, so I did all of it after I graduated from high school. So I want to say that Sunday afternoon, I graduated from high school. That Sunday night, I was at Columbia, and that Monday morning, I was on a plane to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, where I was a 13 Bravo or a cannon crewman for field artillery. I served in the National Guard through my whole tenure of college. January 2000 is when I was on active duty and started my tenure as a officer in the United States Army. So from January 2000, I did numerous jobs, numerous locations, and ultimately I stayed in the Army until September 2019, where I retired. So I've been at numerous places: Fort Sill, Oklahoma, Fort Hood, Texas, McPherson, Atlanta. I spent a year in Korea. I've been deployed 3 times, 2 times in Iraq, 1 time in Afghanistan, some time in Kansas. Been to Fort Bliss, Texas. And ultimately, I ended where it all started. I retired in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Retired as a major. My family. That's a driving force. There'll be times in the Army when I've been down and say, does it really matter to my family? If it doesn't really matter to my family, it doesn't really matter. I'm here to support my wife, support my kids. It's ultimately, how can I make it better for them? How can I make it a better world for us? How can I help all of us achieve our dreams? So it's ultimately about my family. The advice I would give my 18-year-old self is find your passion and work towards that. You know, just don't get a job looking for money. Just don't get a job because somebody says you do it. But you got to find what is your passion. You got to find what fulfills you. Also, invest early and invest often. The advice I would give somebody thinking about going to the military, I would say talk to somebody that's in the military. Do they understand the commitment? Do they understand what they're getting into? Asking what their motives are, but just seek advice from somebody who's been there. Seek advice from somebody who's doing that. Just, why are you going? Just trying to understand their motives and just seek advice. My favorite scriptural quote is, I don't believe God puts nothing on you that you cannot handle. They had me a lot in the military. There was times where it felt like everything was going wrong, but I felt God put me in that position because He knew ultimately I could do the job. Yeah, so some of 2 things, my wife and my faith. So I can always share things with my wife, discuss things with my wife, and usually if I had an issue, we could talk it through, and then it would help me out, help me a little bit better. But it was nothing my faith, nothing to believe my faith in God, the faith that He would take care of me. Being deployed, I often prayed a lot because I was often in dangerous situations, and God gave me previous deployments and previous things, gave me the faith that God would work things out. There were jobs that I had, like, why don't I have that job 2 or 3 years down the road? God showed me why I had to do this particular thing earlier. I say be true to yourself. Integrity means a lot. Be honest, be truthful, live yourself, be who you are. Don't let the world adjust who you are. Don't let the world be something, make you become something that you are not. So just be true, be an honest person. You know, integrity matters.
Anything you want to add?
Like I said, thanks for the opportunity. I am a member of one of the greatest fraternities, Phi Beta Sigma fraternity. I serve a numerous role in the local chapter. And like I said, we continue to serve the community.